How to mod Fox coming up. Hey guys, welcome back to the Battalion. We're going to talk about modding the Fox, First Order Executioner. He's a really good character. As the title shows, he can be a real beast. So if you want to be sly like a fox, let's talk about who, what, when, and why. His basic: deal physical damage to target enemy and gain health up 30% for 1 turn. If the target is debuffed, this attack is guaranteed to be a critical hit. The critical chance doesn't even matter on this one ability, but this is why you want to stack crit damage on his triangle in specific. It's guaranteed to be a critical hit, and the First Order Executioner gains advantage for 2 turns. Death sentence: deal physical damage to target enemy, remove 50% turn meter, and dispel all buffs on them. If this attack defeats an enemy, First Order Executioner gains 80% turn meter, and the cooldown of this attack is reset. Otherwise, he gains 40% turn meter and 20% max health stacking until he defeats an enemy. So any ability he uses until he kills someone, he's stacking health, and this is why we're going to highly recommend health at even before relics and after, but you do mod him 2 different ways: before he's relic and after, which I'm going to get into here shortly. This is a great ability. When he slams and cracks somebody and takes them out, and then he almost instantly takes another turn depending where everybody's turn meter is. Awesome. Last is unique: when First Order Executioner scores a critical hit. Again, this is why I recommend critical chance, and you do get like 15% more when you go into the relic levels as you level up. He gains 10% max health stacking until the end of the encounter every time he crits, and First Order allies gain 10% turn meter. So he's passing turn meter as well. First Order Executioner has bonus offense. This is key. Has bonus offense equal to 5% of his max health. So he's going to be hitting harder with offense and with health stacked on him. So you ask, all right, so when looking at this guy right here, for a non-relic fox, you're basically going to be looking at offense on his cross and his arrow, but when he gets to relics, you're going to want to change those to health. And as you'll see right here, I've got a couple recommendations for the mods themselves. But one of them being, if I can get this out of my way, crit damage times 4 is one option. I have that on one of my characters, one of my accounts, plus 2 health, or health times 6, or health times 4, and then crit chance times 2. You'll see right here he's got crit damage at 192%. His offense could be better, but he's going to be stacking that from health, so I'm actually okay with this. The big one, I've got extra crit chance right here. That's coming through the kit, but he gets naturally through, as you guys will see right here. He stacks health like everybody else does in his relic amplifier. He also stacks critical chance. So at relic 5 right now, I'm getting an additional 12.58%. I could get another basically 3% by taking him up another level. I don't think it's necessary. And of course, his damage is stacking as well. So he's got to be relic 5, if I'm not mistaken, for Slacker. So, and then if you're running him early game against with the Kylo Ren, you're going to be dealing with that leadership where you're going to get extra crit damage out of the leadership. So 40% extra crit damage and 30 speed. So speed's not notoriously needed for a fox in particular. I like him out somewhere over 200 to 220. But then you're going to get the 40% critical damage out of that as well. And it says right here, if a First Order ally scores a critical hit, they gain 20% turn meter. So, and you guys got to remember too, in the early game, the reason I recommend offense before your relic is because it's easier to get offense up than it is for health. They run the same percentages, but you get a heck of a lot more health percentage when you go into relic. So that's why we're recommending that in particular. When we start talking about actually the circle, you're looking at health in particular. So of course mine aren't all going to match because I know what I want there, but I had this one in here in particular for the offense. Could not find a health mod, but you want health on that circle if possible. And then you're going to want health on the cross, and you're going to want health on the arrows. So as you can see, I'm still looking for particular ones that I want to put on him, but he's not a priority character for me right now. As you know, when you get into the upper stages, Fox won't typically run with Slacker. He's going to be running with Phasma. So that's not the greatest team, but you know, it is what it is. But the crit damage triangle for sure. You want to stack as much health as you can. As you can see right here, I've only got 8 speed, but I've got offense. I really wish that this would have rolled health, but maybe I can't. I'm not going to bring that one up. I need a better mod there as well. So circle, health, arrows, speed or health. Triangle, crit damage, preferred. Health if you ain't got it. Cross, health or offense. There is no Zeta on this character. Relic priority. I say don't even bother taking him to Relic. until you're after Slacker, unless you want to keep him at a low relic or something on that line until you get there. Secondary stats, you're going to want to stack health, offense, then speed, then crit chance, and then potency isn't going to hurt in any manner like that. Honestly, no stat on him is really that bad, but health and offense are the two main things you're looking for, and then crit chance on top of it, so keep that in mind. His kit is based almost solely around health stacking for offense and health pool stacking. He has high crit chance naturally. More won't hurt to crush him, their opponents with the crit damage. Again, he does get plus 40% under crew. One last note, guys, the reasons I'm not stacking like a ton of crit damage on him is more and more characters these days are getting crit avoidance on them, so crit damage isn't quite as important, and that's why you want the natural offense, and you're getting natural offense from the offense stats and from the health stats, as I showed you inside of his kit. He stacks it through his max health, so keep that in mind when you're running this character. He is really good. He hits really hard. He gets turn meter from the team. He gives himself a little bit of turn meter, so he's an amazing character. I appreciate you guys. The visuals at the end here. In the meantime, I know it's the end of the video. I'm sorry. Till next time, 1 battalion strong. And don't forget, you guys can hook a brother up. We are
1 battalion strong.